Okay, back getting a little more of a close-up of the hull. Stern, Dodger, going forward to the bow. That's a 8-foot 2-inch dinghy that goes with the boat, and an 8-horsepower Johnson outboard engine. That's the stack pack for the main. It just drops right into that cover. Pretty easy. And on the head sail, it's a 135 Genoa, self-furling. And take a look at the hull, how clean it is. It hasn't been waxed for, the last wax job was a year ago. But it gets washed down twice a month by some pro guys who come down here and clean it up real nice for me. This tow rail that goes all around the boat is great for connecting things to it. So on our video store, we're going to start at the stern of the boat. And there's a swim ladder that drops down. Tons of storage underneath there. Why don't you go down there and open up one of those lockers at the bottom. That locker goes all the way across the whole width of the boat. It's enough for 3 or 4 bodies down there. I used to carry a lot of scuba gear and stuff down there when I was down in Mexico, and it's pretty much cleaned out now. We have a hatchback over here where I keep some equipment and my second anchor, which is a Danford 22 high tensile with 30 feet of chain and 150 feet of road. Close that hatch. You see on the very back, I have a roller, and I use that for the anchor. So when I'm bringing up the anchor, I'm not getting my gel coat all busted up with the chain. This is the outboard engine that mounts on the bracket here. And normally I drop the dinghy, bring it back here, tie it off to the side of the boat, and drop the engine right onto the boat. On the other side of the boat, we have another locker, and what I have in there is some lines, and there's the dedicated propane locker for the stove. Okay, we're still topside, going forward along the side of the boat. We have this step to get into the cockpit, going forward to the bow of the boat. Lots of hatches, a lot of air. And let's go all the way up forward and open up the anchor locker. What's good about going forward on the boat is that there's lots of handholds, even on the Dodger. Got handholds here as you go forward. You got the running rigging to hang on to. There's a dedicated locker, and a very, very strong windlass. And that little seat all the way up front, when you're cruising, that's the best seat of the house. You sit there, you put your feet down on the fluke of the anchor, and you watch the dolphins playing with the bow of the boat. Pretty cool. We're down in the main salon of the boat looking forward. So here's our dining room table. That will actually lift up, become like a bar, or drop down in another bunk. I've never used it as another bunk. And next to, on the settee, there's storage below for everything. And the seat over there, you lift that up, and there's storage below there. You can move that up, and underneath that is the bilge. Looking forward into the B berth, it's a kind of interesting setup because you have a door That'll close off the front bedroom. And also we have a separate bathroom here. This door also will close, so you have total privacy for another couple between a forward bedroom and a bathroom. The bathroom has a shower. You can sit down, you can stand up. The water goes down into a bilge here. Electric toilet here. Nice vanity with a lot of storage, and a top hatch for air. Now in the V berth, it's a full V berth. These are the cushions that go up in the cockpit on the seats. Locker space here, locker space underneath, drawers here for shoes and stuff like that. Everything's cedar lined. Every closet is cedar lined. Storage underneath here. Got a vanity table here for writing. Underneath the bed, there's tons of storage. I keep my life preservers in there and some extra lines. And a big hatch looking out here. The boat is plumb for air conditioning, but we don't have air conditioning. But what I did is I put fans in all of the rooms. So even down in Mexico, as long as you got air circulating, you know, you're fine. You're fine. And in the front V berth, more lockers. And you can see how this now closes off into the main salon of the boat. There's the door going into the salon. There's the door going into the forward head and bathroom. And I told you before, underneath this, that's just storage in here. These are all teak floors, original teak floors. I've had them redone once, a number of years ago. Flat screen TV, windows, ventilation, everywhere. We're still down in the main salon looking to the stairs going up into the cockpit. What you see on the very bottom, that is where the compressors are for the refrigerator and freezer. So you have some air circulating into where the compressors are. At the bottom of the stairs, I have a toolbox that I keep tied down there, dogged down there. And then going up, you'll see behind the stairs, there's like a bit of a wall. That whole thing comes out. You take out the stairs, you take out that wall, and it gives you full access into the engine compartment. We're still down in the main salon, and I'm looking at the settee. This is across from the dining room table. What's down in here is where I have my water maker. This is a Village Marine water maker. It runs on DC. It pumps out about 9 gallons per hour. And I've used it all in Mexico. Never had any problems. I have extra spare parts, extra belts, oil for the unit, as well as extra filters. And down below the settee, I have storage down there for flares, extra fire extinguishers, and some lines. The storage on this boat is just incredible for long distance cruising or for liverboard. Back in the salon looking into the galley, what's really nice about this galley setup, it's set up so it's U-shaped. So when you come in here, you can brace yourself forward, left or right, depending how the boat's moving. We have a full gimbal stove. And underneath the mat, there is a dry locker down there. You could put probably 50, 100 pounds of flour or canned goods down there. Just incredible storage. Still down in looking into the galley area. One thing I did when I first got the boat is I wanted another bracket or something to lay some supplies. So I built in this rack here, and underneath I have an area to put in wine glasses. And then because I was cruising a lot and I wanted some extra storage space, I just put in these little plastic things. I screwed them down. So I have one here, one over there, one back over here, and then also one in the forward the forward bedroom. It's just extra storage. Back down at the navigation station, I don't want to brag, but a couple plaques that I've won at the yacht club. Ventura Yacht Club 2015 opening day Bristol boat competition, best of sail. At the time, this boat was 21 years old, and I was competing against newer boats, bigger boats, and I got best of sail. 2011 Ventura Yacht Club opening day Bristol boat competition, best cruiser, all-around cruiser. We have some big boats, power boats, sailboats, and that's 2011. And that's, the boat's not a new boat. And yet, because of the condition of the boat and the equipment it carries, it's always done really well in all of the Bristol boat competitions. Still down out at the nav station. If you're a serious sailor and you know what you're doing, you keep a log. I've had this log since I bought the boat. And what's important about the log is not just where you go and what you do on the boat. The most important part of the log, in my opinion, is the maintenance log. Most captains really don't maintain an accurate maintenance log. So I have a maintenance log which started in May 6, 1994. 50 engine hours service. And every time I did a service on the engine, whether it's adding fuel, changing filters, adding oil, changing oil, replacing parts, everything is documented. The hours on the engine, when I did the repair or the maintenance work, exactly what I did, the date that I did it. So 95, 96, 97, still 97, 98, 99, February 1999, engine generator maintenance, clean change filters. Then we go to 2000, 2001, and here, January 5, repacked packing gland and realigned engine shaft. Not only did I put down all the work that was done, usually I noted who did it and also what it cost. So then we go to 2003, 2004, 2005. You're not going to see this on many boats where an owner maintains a log like this. 2016, get ready for summer. And then when I ran out of space for the maintenance log, I just carried it forward on the repair log. 2016, 2017, 2019, and everything is logged with what was done, when it was done, what it cost me, and the engine hours, or the hours on the generator when the work was done. So here we are right up into 2021. Replace transmission, $4,500 for the part, labor $1,000. Replace forward head motor. I had an extra motor under warranty, so there was no cost for that. So, this boat is picture perfect and ready to go.